Oh god, I didn't even realize today was a fruit day. Well, how about them apples? Because I think these apples suck. Good evening, everyone. Right now, it's 9:02 on November 19th, 2021. Most fashionable Able Label is here today. She needs volunteers. I don't give a shit. We have... Label was by far, I think, the first person I gave up on. Many, many moons ago. I just stopped giving a shit about Label. And soon we're going to give up on fruit, but we are going to do fruit today. I think we have the head that we bought. I'll go double check just to make sure. Even if it's real, which I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure we already have it. Oh, we got an espresso maker. Yeah, Animal Crossing. Do I have anything today? Well, anything new Animal Crossing related? No. Today it's a Friday. And, you know, for the moment, I'm starting a tradition on Friday. I'm a moron. For a second, I thought I was digging up a fossil, and I was like, what? Okay. And, right, we're starting to do stuff on Friday, so, yeah. We're not going to Happy Home Paradise or whatever. Praise Helix. Yeah. Yeah, today's just going to be a nice, simple day. But we do have fruit today. How about them apples? Because I think you're... Fuck me, I have that song... That snippet of a song. It's not even like a whole song. It's like a 30-second snippet of a song. And I just have it stuck in my head. Fuck, So, that's... Centaur World, which is one of my best performing videos in years. Funnily enough. And for Centaur World, there's a new trailer, and the song in the trailer is Becky Apples. I think I've even mentioned this before, and I have it stuck in my head. Becky Apples, Becky Apples. Oh, what a gorgeous, perfect smuck. Becky, how about them apples? 'Cause I think your apples suck. That's it. That's the entire fucking clip. And it's lodged in my brain as the unkillable earworm at the moment. But I did start rewatching Centaur World. The new season's in early December. And I was like, you know what? If I do like 2 episodes every few days, yeah, sure, why not? I'll just start now. I swear this tree has gotten harder to get by. I swear since the new update, it's more annoying to get past that. But yeah, I started my rewatch. I just did the first 2 episodes. Still really good. I'm even more impressed with it now. It might be my favorite show this year. Fudge, man. I'm just enjoying it so much. And, like, I'm only 2 episodes in, and, like, I haven't even gotten to the best episode yet. Which, it's admittedly near the end of the season. But, like, my god, I'm already just enjoying it. I enjoyed a lot more. Now that I know, like, I knew it was weird going in, but I didn't know quite how weird. But now that I know what it is, now that I've listened to the entire soundtrack like once or twice without watching the show, rewatching the show, oh my gosh, It's so good. It's so good. And it's funny because I'm not just bringing apples up for no reason, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Man, and then am I gonna talk about that today? Do I want to talk? Because yeah, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Yeah, because yesterday I mentioned that that I went to go see Ghostbusters and they wouldn't let me because I guess the projector or whatever was broken. But today I went and saw Ghostbusters. And so I guess we'll give a very light, very quick review on that, because again, it just came out today. So I don't want a heavy spoiler or anything. Just a light, like, oh, here's my thoughts on it. Hey, cuz, how you doing? Yep, cuz it is literally fate. Like, it was written in the stars. Literally, I wrote them into the stuff. I wrote you into this show, cuz, and now you're here forever with us. And then, of course, the second time we found him, that was completely natural. Like the first time, completely artificial. I wanted him to show up, right? Cousin Pietro, that was okay. No, wait, that's actually wrong. That's wrong, because we did find the letter in the bottle from Cousin Pietro. And then I wrote him into the show after that. So no, I guess it was completely natural that Pietro was destined, written in the stars to show up, and he just did. Oh my god, it's that thing. I've seen people tweeting about this thing. And like how it's like the weirdest item in Animal Crossing. Oh, we got cup noodles and books. Oh wait, no, I'm not buying a shovel. For once, I'm not buying a shovel. I'm buying an axe. And my axe. I don't know, I'm just so used to buying shovels literally every day. Yeah. Yeah, every day we buy apples. Or like shovels. Or at least it feels like it anyways. And I know I made a gold axe at one point. Gold axe is fine, but it doesn't really change much. So, Okay, now let's get these cocoa nuts. Going cocoa nuts with Charles. Is that all? Is all I can do rip off other people's jokes? Yes. I haven't watched Patrick H. Willems in months. Honestly, like, great content, but I don't know, you just start falling behind, or there's like videos that you I'm just not interested in, because like the subject matter or whatever. So yeah, I just didn't watch. But some good stuff. And then I know the finale for the season or whatever was like they got backing from Nebula to make it big, but then it also took like an extra like 5 months or whatever. Okay, that's exaggeration, but yeah, I don't even know if it's out yet, and I think it's Nebula exclusive as well. Oh my gosh, you know who was talking about their new video? Joseph Anderson was talking about their new video. Their Witcher 3 video. 9 hours a 9-hour Witcher 3 video that I'm assuming also talks about the books, probably talks about Cyberpunk 2077 as well, because, gosh, that's the first fossil we found. Yeah, I'm assuming all that also gets addressed in there, because it's a 9-hour video. Right now. I don't know. They've said that it's probably... that it might come out in December. Like, it might come out sometime in December if they finish it. Like, because rendering is going to take forever and whatnot. Or it's going to come out next year. Because, you know, they're going to spend time with their family. And, yep, that's perfectly okay. I've waited however long for the third Witcher part. I can wait however much longer. Yeah, no complaints. Oh, there's a fossil. Oh, there's 2 fossils. Gosh, that's convenient. And you can almost forget it's there. Okay, that's all 4. Alright, so I guess let's go hit up the museum. Gosh, a 9... I mean, admittedly, parts 1 and 2, I think, are 9 hours combined. But yeah, part 3 is going to be 9 hours. And then I know they were talking about doing a Cyberpunk glitch compilation style video, which sounded interesting. That's for sure. Assess fossils. There you go, Blathers. Take quite the looky-loo for the shit we already own. Normally we would go get coffee right now, but we're gonna come back for that and do that later. We're gonna come back for that. Okay, we do have this one. And the one we have is fake. Because the one we have has an earring. And the real one doesn't. So, oh, woo, ooh, woo, another fake painting. Fucking, ugh. Eventually we'll get, I mean, I know we've gotten 1 real one so far, maybe even 2. But I think that the second real one we got was a duplicate. We'll get more. We just gotta stay persnicket. Persnickety. Lemony snicket. Persistent. There we go. Hey, boys. Turnip prices. 69. I think we're in a, whatever that spike is called. Fluctuating. Not a spike. We're in a fluctuating. I don't know. I haven't updated the turnip tracker in like 3 days since we sold. On like a Tuesday. Turnip tracker. It's a Friday night. And we're back at 69. Oh, it could be anything, but I'm pretty sure it's fluctuating. I'm still pretty sure we're in fluctuating territory. What the heck is this thing? A Titan or... Is this the thing? Is a Pokemon based on this thing? Because that's what this freaking thing looks like. That there would be a Pokemon based on it. Because Pokemon are based on plants. Victory Bell and Vileplume are the 2 that come to mind first. It's Victory Bell is the 3rd evolution, right? I know Vileplume is definitely correct. I know there's Blossom, but Vileplume is way better than Vileplume is way better than Blossom. That was... I've... So the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes came out today. And I'm pretty sure I've told the story. I must have. My first ever shiny Pokemon was of shiny Vileplume in Gen 4. It was called Pretty. I called it like Pretty or something like that. It's like a green and red thing. And I no longer have it. It went at some point it got deleted or something. I don't have it anymore. I have every other shiny I've ever gotten, but I don't have that one. Yep. Hey Peck, you got a DIY for us today? Peck's the only house I check anymore. Because he's the only one that has a chance of giving me what I want. Hey Peck, are we friends? Rock and roller coaster. Yeah, rock and roller coaster. I've actually never gotten a massage. I've used massage chairs, but I've never actually gotten a massage. I know they're kind of basically pseudoscience, but I hear they feel really good. Or maybe I don't know. There at some point, like there's like a between like massages and like chiropractic, it becomes pseudoscience. That like actually helping heal your back, but they feel good from what I understand. I'm probably thinking more about chiropractic. I don't know. Again, I'm not a medical expert, and trust the medical experts. As long as they've done peer-reviewed studies. That's the important part. A trusted journal doing a peer review study. What was that joke where it's like the guy's like, vaccines work, and the anti-vaxxer's like, prove it. So the guy hands him a document, and the anti-vaxxer's like, I'm not reading that. That's 12,000 pages. Fucking anti-vax. Oh my god. You know, no matter how much we already have this, but I'm gonna buy it anyways. No matter how much I read Herman Cain Awards, no matter how fucking depressing it is to just see people die every day and post about it on Facebook asking for thoughts and prayers. Since they refuse to get the vaccine and they only realize their mistake like days before they die. And you eventually, like, it comes to a point where once you've seen enough of them, you've seen all of them. But every once in a while, one will pop up and it'll just be like, what the fuck? Not often, but every once in a while you'll get one. And it'll just be like, what? What? So today, I said yesterday, we're going to talk about how luck works in this game. So let's get our fortune from Katrina, and then we'll talk about how luck works. It looked different today. Maybe that's just me. From living in a tents to owning their own homes. Luck with money will diminish. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, hey, Osmar, how you doing? Luck with money will diminish. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what this does. I'll go over this list here in a second. So basically, because of this, bad luck. we won't get a glowing money spot tomorrow. We wasted the one today. We won't get one tomorrow. I'm just going to pay to purify it. It does a few other things as well. A few other things I don't give a shit about. Plus, we should probably see what this looks like at some point. You're doing good. I'm doing good. I'm on break now. Finally, I have a few days off to relax after all of this. Oh my god, I'm so tired. And then it's 3 straight... So I got a week off, 3 straight weeks, and then I get a few weeks off for winter. Oh my gosh. It's exhausting. So I wanted to go over what the Katrina Good Luck and Bad Luck does. So how it works, as I learned, is when she talks to you about like health, or like she told us about money today. That means different things. So like if we pull up over here, this is over on Nintendo Life, Animal Crossing, Katrina, good and bad luck effects, friendship readings, and how fortunes work. We haven't done a friendship reading, we'll worry about it another day. What I care for right now is Katrina, right, fortune telling. So this is what you have if you have good luck. If she tells you belonging, your tools, this is what she told us yesterday. Our tools wouldn't break for the whole day, villagers give more gifts, and we're guaranteed a rare Captain Island. We got a bamboo Captain Island yesterday, so I'm assuming that's a rare island, but I'm not entirely sure. Money balloons will, from 1,000, will reward 3,000. Money rocks drop more money. Chances of finding a gold nugget increase. Yes, I did see Ghostbusters, and we'll talk about it here in a minute. Glowing spots contain 5,000 instead of 1,000, and trees will fall 300 bells instead of 100 bells. If health, we get double. So for the first few days we had Katrina, she kept saying that we were going to have good health, and I didn't think it did anything because it gives us double stamina from food. I have not used stamina in a long... Well, okay, we used it to move those peach trees, but I don't use stamina, so this literally had 0 effect on me. And then for friendship, +1 to a random villager, and villagers may approach you with more gifts. For bad luck, on the other hand, for belongings, tools break more easily, villagers give fewer gifts, no gyroids on a Captain Island, no rare islands on a Captain Boat Tour. So this belonging seems to be the best. Like, it's got the best effect, but it could have the worst effects as well. And then no rare islands on the Captain Boat Tour, and gold islands are not available in the Nook Miles. For money, no glowing spots, which is what I care about. No money rocks, 0 chance of finding gold nuggets. Balloon presents containing money will always be 10,000, which that doesn't seem terrible. I don't know, I know they go up to 30,000, but I've also seen them be pretty low as well. I don't know, maybe I'm just misremembering how things work. Gold Islands is not available in the Nook Miles Tour. Friendship, if you have bad luck with friendship, one of your villagers just automatically loses 3 friendship, a random one. And then for health, halves your stamina from food and makes you trip randomly. We've also had this one, and we've also tripped randomly. I think we had this one like, 2 days ago or 3 days ago? So yeah, these are what the Katrina Good Luck and Bad effects do. There's also friendship stuff. I haven't even done friendship testing yet. But yeah, because I don't worry about it. But yeah, so those are the good and bad lucks effects from Katrina. Belongings is the one that matters to us. This guaranteed rare Captain Island, this is what I care about. This is what I want. But yeah. It's interesting. I think it's interesting. I wish it also... It affects rare Captain Islands. I wish it also affected the Dodo Islands. So that way, like, you could get a rarer Dodo Island. That would be cool as well, but... what you gonna do? So now let's go do a Captain Island. So I did see Ghostbusters. I guess we can talk about that now. And I liked it. I don't think it... Of course, nothing will ever be the first Ghostbusters movie. Just straight up, nothing will ever be as good as the first Ghostbusters movie. Or, you know, because the first Ghostbusters just has a certain magic to it that just can't be recreated. It's literally just one of those things that can't be recreated. No matter how hard we try. And that's for, like, not just Ghostbusters. I'm talking, like, movies in general. We will not have another Ghostbusters. Not in the way of, like, oh, millennials are in Gen Zers, Zoomers are too soft. Oh, these kids nowadays are a bunch of pussies. We could never get away with making a movie like Ghostbusters. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about, like, the people behind the movie, the quality of the movie. It just won't happen. It's a stroke of luck we got it in the first place. It has nothing to do with millennials and Gen Z being triggered. God, these fucking baby boomers, the most trigger-happy people in the world. All you have to do is say trans rights, and they fucking shit themselves in fear. Black trans lives matter. See? It just happened. Every time you say Black trans lives matter, a baby boomer shits himself. Good. They get what they fucking deserve. Okay, it's a whatever island. I'll take it. Oh, we got some glowing moss. Okay, that's cool. So the original Ghostbusters, I think, is something very special. The sequel, Ghostbusters 2, sucks. I know some people like it. I think even as a kid, I liked it. Ghostbusters 2 sucks. Yep, just straight up. It's like the second Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I know some people like it. I know as a kid we thought it was like scary, but enjoyed it. No, the second Indiana Jones sucks as well. It's very bad. You just don't remember, or you're blinded by nostalgia. It's not a good movie. But yeah, and it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen, admittedly. I like the first Ghostbusters movie, but they did not add a guy getting a blowjob by a ghost. It was the 80s. Like, you should see what movies got away with in the 90s. A lot of rape, surprisingly. Like, all the classic 80s or 80s and 90s comedies got away with a lot of rape. And yes, I know the Ghostbuster blowjob is also kind of rape. But, like, I think some of those 80s and 90s comedies were way worse. Police Academy, Revenge of the Nerds, Revenge of the Nerds again. That one's really bad. Oh my gosh. Those nerds are super horny. There's a great, I think it's college humor bit on it. But yeah, no, the first Ghostbusters good, the second one sucks. The Ghostbusters 2016, the all-female one done by, oh god, who did it? For some reason the first name that came to my head is Woody Allen, but I know it wasn't him. Yeah, the female Ghostbusters reboot with Melissa McCarthy and the other people, I thought was fine. I know the internet blew up and was like super like, oh, well, if you like the movie, then you're shitting on the original Ghostbusters, blah, 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 you're destroying legacies. If you hate the movie, then you're race or sexist or whatever. It was such a whatever movie. It did not deserve all the hate it got. It was Chris Evans was, or Chris Hemsworth. It was Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth was pretty funny. Not been canceled by Twitter. Oh, they probably have, but Again, nobody ever actually gets canceled. Getting canceled is a boogeyman. It doesn't actually like affect anything, and it doesn't actually work. Deplatforming works. That's why like the president or the ex-president seems to have a lot less influence, even though of course I mean, QAnon's still around, but fuck those people. But yeah, the 2016 Ghostbusters I thought was fine. I know some people really hated it. I know some people I think liked it. I thought it was fine. I think I've seen it twice. It's whatever. I think I saw it in theaters, and then I saw it. Oh God, where did I probably saw it on like a streaming service one night. It was whatever. Yeah, yeah. No, it gets so much hate that it just it didn't. It wasn't worth getting so angry at. Especially because Ghostbusters is, I guess, one of those franchises where like 50% of it's bad. And I'm not and I've never seen the Ghostbusters cartoon. I know about the Ghostbusters tabletop RPG, where you can like, it's like Dungeons and Dragons but with Ghostbusters. That seems actually kind of fun, but I've never played it before. But I've heard about it. But yeah, no, people should not have gotten as mad as they did about Ghostbusters 2016. But with that being said, for all the people who were angry at Ghostbusters 2016 for being, even though again, you can't ruin somebody's child. A movie coming out cannot ruin somebody's childhood. Fuck that notion. That notion's complete bullshit. But for all the people who like had problems with like the Ghostbusters 2016 not paying respects to the original movie, because yeah, Dan Aykroyd was in it. Yeah, Bill Murray was in it. I know the other people were in it, except for of course Harold Ramis because he's passed away, and oh God, I'm forgetting his name. The nerdy guy, not Harold Ramis, the other one. I know he's not in it either, but he's retired. He's just fully Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis has just fully retired from acting, and he's living his best life. He's with it. He's spending time with his kids, and he's just enjoying it. Would it have been neat? Sure, but if he's enjoying not acting, that's his thing. Go for it. But yeah, I know people didn't like that movie, and it's got problems, but again, it was fine. But this movie comes in, and it pays respect to the original Ghostbusters. All the things people wanted, like the reboot to do or whatever, this movie does. This movie knows how important the original Ghostbusters is to people, and this is a proper tribute and a proper send-off. I'll say that. That's what I'll say. If you wanted like a proper send-off to Ghostbusters, because I'm pretty sure the company that does Ghostbusters, Columbia, they want Ghostbusters to be like this big multimedia franchise, like Star Wars, like the MCU. But that's not exactly like and Ghostbusters is a solid premise. Again, they made a tabletop game. The Xbox 360 video game, I guess, was pretty good. They've done it. They can do it. There was a cartoon that people really liked. So you can do it with Ghostbusters. It's just you're kind of fighting an uphill battle. And I think that was what 2016 was trying to do. 2016 was trying to take Ghostbusters as a movie and make it into a franchise. When what people wanted, or at least what people don't know what they want, but from what I'm going to guess, people wanted like a big like love letter to the original movie. What people wanted was The Force Awakens. A love letter to the original movie, and guess what? This new one is The Force Awakens. And I'm not even joking. I am not... You know how The Force Awakens was literally just Star Wars Episode 4 again? Like, almost beat for beat? Yeah, spoiler alert, this new Ghostbusters is literally just the first Ghostbusters movie, beat for beat. There are some different things. You've got the Stranger Things kids as the cast. Paul Rudd's in it. There are some differences, yes. But this is a love letter to Ghostbusters just doing the original Ghostbusters again. In the same way Force Awakens just did Star Wars Episode 4 again. I know some people aren't going to like that. But I thought it was fine. I think people are giving this... from what I understand, from what people have said about... like, critics have said, a lot of people are giving this movie a lot of shit because of, like, the 2016 movie. Like, everyone's become jaded about Ghostbusters. Yeah, no, it doesn't deserve it. No, this movie's fine. It's fine. But, yeah, it's literally just The Force Awakens. It's The Force Awakens of Ghostbuster movies. And as an end to Ghostbusters, right? As like a send-off to Ghostbusters, I think it does a good job. I think it does, and now Ghostbusters become the multimedia, all-girl cast movie. Some people want it to be, some people don't want it to be. If they want to adapt the 90s cartoon into like a proper, like the new Ghostbusters, not the one with the original cast with like Venkman and others, right? With Lorenzo Music, who played Garfield, playing Venkman or whoever he played. Peter, whatever, or Peter Venkman's. I just said the same character, right? You know, because then Bill Murray will go on to play Garfield in the Garfield movie, but Lorenzo Music played Garfield in the animated show, and then played him in Bill Murray's character in the TV show. Whatever. But there was a new Ghostbusters TV show also at one point that I think it had... Was there a kid in a wheelchair in that one? That sounds right in my head. I don't know. I know there was also Ghostbusters comics at one point. But there was like a much more... In the 90s at one point, there was like a very like diverse Ghostbusters movie. Or like animated show. And if they want to adapt that into a movie, I think it's been long enough. And I'd love to see some new villains. Like, hey, I remember the Boogeyman from... The 1 or 2 episodes I've seen of the Ghostbuster animated show. I remember the Boogeyman because it's got like this giant head. And it's kind of horrifying. But like, in a weird way. And if they can find a way to like coolly adapt that, I'd be down. I don't know. Maybe I should give the 90s Ghostbuster animated show a watch. And I'm not talking the 70s Ghostbuster animated show with a talking gorilla. Or did the gorilla even talk? I don't remember. I don't even remember. Which I've also seen like an episode of that as well. And it might have also been live action with the giant gorilla. Yeah, there's a Ghostbusters thing with a gorilla that came out in the 70s. You can look it up. Wrap it up. Haha, you're standing in the presents. That's adorable, Coco. Yeah. Ghostbusters done a lot. Yeah. I'll say that. Ghostbusters has done a lot. But yeah, I thought it was fine. I thought it was, without going into any details, I liked it. I thought it was good. I think it's a good send-off to the Ghostbusters. I'm glad I saw it. There is, without being specific at all, there is one thing that they're building up towards in the movie. And I was like, how are they going to do this? More specifically, how are they going to fuck this up? Because this is something that is very easy to fuck up. And, well, I don't know other people's thoughts, how other people are going to think about it. I personally thought they did it pretty well. There's one thing that I was like, oh no, they're going to ruin it. They're going to, oh my gosh, no. But, you know, they handled it tactfully. I think it works really well. And there's one thing they did where I was like, no, I'm glad there's one thing they didn't do, correction. And I'm glad they didn't do it, because I think it made it stronger. But yeah, if you like the original Ghostbusters and you know you have a soft spot for Ghostbusters 2, go watch it. Yeah, no, I'd recommend it. All the casting's pretty good. Paul Rudd does a good job. The Stranger Things kid and the other kid are pretty good in it. You got teenagers. I know some people are gonna have a problem with it because it's teenagers, and you have teenagers doing teenager things, because we're now replacing the middle-aged men with teenagers. But I think it all works. And you know, if they decide to do another Ghostbusters after this, and like I said, franchise the Ghostbusters, you know, like how Batman Incorporated franchised Batman, I'd be down for that. I should watch. I don't know. I own the original Ghostbusters, but I think I own it on VHS. So I don't know if I could actually, because I don't have, my VHS player is broken. It destroys tapes. So I don't even think I have a good way to watch the original Ghostbusters anymore. Yep, I'll do just that. Alright, thank you very much. So, the reason why we saved coffee for last is because, you know, let's make a phone call. Who you gonna call? Yes, I would. Are you sure? Yes, I am. I said one day we were going to invite some villagers over from the amiibo cards. And of course, we had to invite our very first villager, Axel. That would be cool. Again, there is a Ghostbusters game on Xbox 360, and I think it got remastered, and I heard the remaster was decent, and I heard the game was pretty good. And it might even be canon, because I'm pretty sure they got Bill Murray and a lot of the other voice actors to come in and do it. So it's actually kind of impressive. At least if I remember correctly. It's been years since it came out. Of course, and at the time, it felt canon. I don't know if it's canon anymore. Especially after seeing the new one. Because there's one specific thing I can think of that happens in the game that contradicts the new movie. But, that's apples and potatoes. Hey, Axel, how you doing? Thanks for calling me up to the big leagues, Coach. I'm ready to drink a coffee like a pro. This takes me back. I'll never forget my time on Pyre. I did forget how good coffee smells, though. Wow. Axel, you know, so Axel was our first villager, and I know all good things have to come to an end. We did have to one day say goodbye to Axel. But you know, every once in a while he comes back, and I'm glad when he does. He came back to be Santa Claus for a little bit around Christmas last year. He helped us collect some DIY recipes at one point. He showed up in the season finale. I remember when I said I was going to make a season 2 premiere video, and that was like 2-3 weeks ago now, and I just never did. Oh god, I should do that at some point. I'm so busy. And I have a week off now, so maybe I'll get around to it this week. Maybe I'll put it out on Thanksgiving. I don't know. But even all this time later, Axel's never forgotten us. And I have the amiibo card for him. We didn't bring him in through amiibo cards. He was just our first villager. You know, I'm always up for a little chit-chat while we hydrate. So, what are we hydrating with today? I'm guessing coffee? Oh, Axel, I love you. I love you. You'll always be the first for New Horizons. It's nice to just sit down and enjoy coffee without the pressure of an upcoming tennis battle. You forget the tennis battles we used to have. Am I thinking of someone else? Was it a dream? Think of the tennis battles, Axel. Think of the tennis battles. I wish more of our own villagers would show up in the cafe like this. Like, I know Daisy May showed up one day, Timmy and or Tommy showed up one day, but I wish more of our villagers would show up. Maybe it is a first date. You never know. Oh, Axel. Some of my sprinter friends say they like to have an espresso right before a big race. I wonder if it helps a lot with curling. Wonk. Oh, yeah. Wonk. It's just, jokes aside, it's like visiting an old friend. Just coming in for a cup of coffee after a long day. It's so cool to come back to this place where you lived. I still have muscle memory from my time here. Left biceps told me about the time we picked peaches. Oh, Axel. You know, I say that like you say like a first date. Did I ever make a joke about having the Animal Crossing waifu girlfriend? I know we read the Cookie Post at one point. And the Cookie Post is a classic. I know it took us forever to read it because my internet wouldn't load. But gosh dang it, the Cookie Post is so funny. But I don't think we ever like did an Animal Crossing like we never had an Animal Crossing girlfriend. I know we had Whitney and Audie get married, but I don't know. I guess I didn't really do relationships other than that. I know we said Octavian and Marina were cousins. And maybe Zucker was also somehow related in there. I know in the finale I have Zucker and Marina run a cafe together. But yeah. I think maybe were they cousins or were they brother and sister? I don't know. And then Pietro is our cousin. That's in universe canon. That somehow us as human is related to sheep. How does that work? I don't know. But I know that's in universe canon. That's one of the few other canonical relationships in the series. Octavian and Marina are brother and sister or cousins. We're cousins with Pietro, and Whitney and Audie are married. And one day we're gonna move Whitney and Audie to the Happy Home Paradise, and they're gonna live together, and it's gonna be the cutest thing ever. I just pray to God we can do that. I don't know how possible it is, but we will figure it out. Even if I have to figure out like how to amiibo card it, we will. The smell of coffee is just amazing. Let me really take it in. Hope I left the air in the room for you. Wonk. It was nice to have this chat, Axel. You're still a friend. Takes me back. I'll never forget my time on Pyre. I did forget how good coffee smells, though. Thanks for the memories, Axel. Maybe one day soon we'll meet again. Thanks for the memories. Keep your eyes out for me. Maybe one day soon we'll meet again. Okay. In all seriousness now, the real song makes me cry my fucking eyes out. Just every time I hear it. It's one of like 2 songs that just brings me to instant tears. Oh my god. Okay, let's head into the house, shall we? Because it is a Friday night, we do have one other thing to do tonight. And it's not dreams. Even though I do want to dream again at some point. There's still that whole... we looked at the Studio Ghibli Island. There's at least one other island we have to look at. I know I only joined with Axel made me cry. Yeah. He was our bestest buddy for the longest time. I gotta find a way to get Nan back. Because Nan was also... We can get Octavian back. I know how to get Octavian back. He's easy. But Nan was also one of my favorites. And I don't have I have Axel and Octavian's amiibo card. I don't have wait. Oh. Whatever. Oh, gosh. Oh, there are new filters? Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Whatever. And now... Snap back to reality. We got some real life stuff to do today. I actually have a few things. So it's a Friday night, and I said on Friday, so once a week, we would open a pack of amiibo cards. I have this one. We had the one we opened last week, and I've got a few more. I was able to find a few more, so we've got a few, and every Friday I want to open one of these packs. I don't know what we're going to get, how many we're going to get, if we're ever going to do anything with them, but I have a few. I think I'm done buying more, so this isn't going to go on forever, but I want to do this for a little while. So we got another pack here. Oh, God. Okay, this one opened a lot smoother than the last one. That's for sure. This packaging. And that gives us the actual cards. Oh, my God. I watched the Alfredo open Pokemon cards for charity. And they had to eat and like he was eating some cards. And they were cutting cards. I only started it. Oh, my gosh. Like, early on, they pull a rare Rayquaza. And Michael just eats it. And it's like, oh, shit. I don't know. Opening packs of cards is something I always thought was so stupid. And then I watched Fuckface Break Shit. And it was like, oh, I get it now. And like, I don't give a shit about baseball cards, but there was something about that video that just made me get it, you know? But... and first off, so our first card, I know there's like probably like an order to get the best reveal last, but I don't care. Our first card is Quinn, who's an eagle. That's okay. That's neat. Did we already have Rio? I don't. Let me pull out the card binder. Who did we get last week? No, we got... This is who we got last week. Flick, CJ, Sid, Megan. So that's who we got last week. So no, we didn't have Rio. So we got Rio. I could probably get a better camera set up as well, but I don't care. We got Renee. Ooh, I was actually looking for Renee at one point on way back when the original season, but I never found her. We got Petrie. Everyone loves this mouse. Loves it enough to rule 30 for it. Trust me, I've seen a few things. God, you know, I follow a bunch of like normal artists on Twitter, but some of those like normal like safe for work artists love to retweet not safe for work stuff. So opening up my Twitter in public can be a real like a real minefield sometimes. That's what I was going for. We got Petrie. We got Audie. We got her. So if we can somehow convince because again, I want to get Audie and Whitney to move in together. And if we can convince Whitney to move to Happy Home Paradise, and then somehow get Audie to move in with her as well, or if we can just get them both, I don't know. That's something we will figure out, because I want to get Audie and Whitney together. But hey, we now have a permanent way to get Audie. We don't have a way to get Whitney. If we lose Whitney, she's gone forever. Oh, and we got Kix. I think I actually have the amiibo figure for Kix. I might not. I don't remember which amiibo figures I have for Animal Crossing. I kind of don't care, but we got Kix. And that's it. So those were the amiibo cards we got this time. Honestly, some pretty... I mean, Petrie and Audie and... Renee's not bad, but... Yeah, Petrie and Audie, 2 good pulls. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. Of course, we do have a few more packs to open in the future. So maybe we'll also get some more good stuff. I don't want to say, like, oh, is there anything, like, I want? Like, I want the robot octopus, because at one point we had all 3 octopuses on our island. And I know Inkwell's not in the game anymore, which sucks, but if we can get the final octopus, that'd be cool. But yeah, it was cool to get Audie. That's cool to have that. That's great. So, a moment ago, I talked about the Fuckface podcast, right? I mentioned the Fuckface podcast a few weeks ago. Or last week. Oh, I thought it was in here. I don't know. I don't know where that went anymore. We had that chocolate. We did that 100% dark chocolate, which was a bit from the Fuckface podcast that then went into the Extra Life thing. Well, Fuckface podcast is one of my favorite podcasts, and one of the recent bits they've been doing is about a brand new so today's stream, right, we made the joke, Becky apples, what a perfect pretty schmuck. Becky, how about them apples, because I think your apples suck. Right, we made that joke earlier. That was intentional. I did that on purpose. Well, I do have it stuck in my head, but I also made that joke on purpose. Because in the Fuckface podcast, they've been talking about apples and about the new apple type that released nationwide in the United States this year. A brand new apple called the Cosmic Crisp. I'll see if I can punch in on it. The Cosmic Crisp apple. A brand new apple that released this year. They did a special bid on it for the Fuckface podcast. And I tried to get one of these. And I tried to see if I could find them. But the only ones you can find are stupid expensive. And so I looked around for them. I didn't see anything for a few days. And then I went looking for tangerines. Because I'm still trying to find tangerines. I cannot find tangerines. And while I was looking for tangerines, I found these. I found the Cosmic Crisp apple. The new apple. Brand new type of apple. And so, yeah, I bought a few, and I haven't tried it yet. I bought it, I think, last night. Now, I love apples. I mostly eat them in sweets and, breakfast and whatnot. But, I love an apple pie, an apple tart, stuff like that. Love me some apple. I don't actually straight up eat apples all that much, and when it comes to apple... Yep, they made a new apple. They make new apples all the time, but, this is the one this is the one that people care about this year. And, yeah, when it comes to actually eating apples, my preferred apple is the Golden Delicious. I know it's always red apples versus, green apples. I like the gold apples, but I feel like I'm alone on that, and I haven't had a Golden Delicious in years. I feel like I just don't see them on store shelves anymore. So I haven't had a Golden Delicious in forever. But that's the apple I like. The Honey Crisp is fine. But we have the new one, the Cosmic Crisp, which again I'll show the sticker. Cosmic Crisp. And so let's try new apple. Oh god, this just became an ASMR podcast. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can't take that big of a bite of it because I have this right here and that hurts. Yeah, not bad. I don't know. I have a few more of these and I'm probably going to butter them. Make some hot buttered apples. Maybe fill them with cinnamon and oats and whatnot and dessert them up. Not bad. Oh, how did they make new apples? They just breed existing apples until they create new ones. This is a combination of Honey Crisp and I don't remember what the other combination is. I just know it's a combination of Honey Crisp and something else. And I think it's supposed to last really long as well. That's the special thing is it's got a long shelf life or something like that. Maybe GMOs, I don't know. Because there are those apples that taste like cotton candy and whatnot. And I've had one of those as well. There's supposedly apples that taste like grapes as well, but I've never been able to find one of those. Yeah, I think this is like there's like a Washington like Apple company or like a Apple research lab, and they've been working on like this new Apple for like 20 years. Oh, yeah, this I got this little bump right here, and so when I bite into it, it like pushes up against this. Oh, that kind of when I go to take the big bite. Yeah, no, I think that's a really solid apple. I think it was a little bit expensive for my taste, honestly, but it's a decent size. It's a decent size apple. It was a little expensive, but for like a pound. But I think it's pretty good. I don't know. I don't eat that many apples like on their own. When I eat apples, like I buy them. Like I said, I make them into like tarts or pies or whatever. I don't really apple that much, like just plain apple. But apple pie is the best pie. No question. I'm out the sticker. So this bouquet, oh, mukbang. Mukbang was the word I was looking for. But how about them apples? Because I don't think this one sucks. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. I'll finish that off stream. So do I haven't played the new Pokemon yet. I never ate an apple. Ate pie unless it was cheesecake. Cheesecake's its own dessert. Cheesecake doesn't count. Get a pie. Thanksgiving's coming up. Pumpkin pie is synonymous. Pumpkin and pecan are synonymous with Thanksgiving. But do an apple. An apple is really good. Best apple pie is oh god, what's it called? The one with I'm gonna look this up real quick while I'm thinking about it. Is it crumble? Apple crumble pie. Yeah, an apple crumble pie. It's some like people like the traditional apple pie. I think an apple crumble gets overlooked when it comes to like apple pies. Yeah. Or like a crumb pie or whatever. But yeah, so I haven't played the new Pokemon yet. I know it came out. I haven't even touched it. I actually did boot up Sword and Shield because I tried to get a shiny Eevee. Nope. I did not find... I played for like half an hour. Didn't even find a single Eevee raid. Oh my gosh. It's a... Because all the other evolutions, Jolteon, Sylveon, Glaceon, Espeon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Jolteon, I don't think I said Jolteon yet, Flareon, Leafeon, did I say Leafeon and Glaceon? Sylveon, all the evolutions, those are all shown up, and I can't find the original Eevee, so yeah, I didn't get any luck with that. But I bought the new Pokemon, I haven't touched it yet, even though I should because Drifbloom. I'm assuming it still works like it did in Diamond and Pearl, where you can only get Drifbloom on Fridays. I should look into that. Because else I'll have to wait another week. Not like I want to use Drifbloom. Maybe? But I did get this. Yep. Today, so a bunch of websites put up their Black Friday deals today. Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop. And I saw them go up, and I've been meaning to buy a copy of Spider-Man Miles Morales since I got the PS5, and I've been waiting, and I've been meaning to. And so when I saw it last night, it went on sale at Best Buy, I was like, yeah, you know what, sure, I'll buy it. I think it was like $30, because I already have the PS4 version, so I didn't need the Ultimate Edition. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick up Spider-Man Miles Morales, yeah, because I've been wanting to play it. But I don't know which one I'm going to play first. Pokemon or Miles Morales. Miles Morales is probably going to take me 10... Okay, how long would it take... Okay, let's go to howlongtobeat.com real quick. How long to beat? Probably not. I might stream one of the Pokemons eventually. But for the moment, we're just doing Animal Crossing. Spider... I misspelled Spider. Spider-Man... Miles Morales would take 17 and a half hours to complete. Whereas the new Pokemon's at least 30. So I don't know which one I'm going to do first. We will talk about it on stream, but I don't think I'll play it. And if I were, I'd play the original Spider-Man first. And I don't know if I want to play that again. Because, if I were, I wouldn't 100% it. Because I can't do that again. 100%ing the first Spider-Man took over 30 hours. It says here 34 and a half hours. That's about right. And it became such a slog. Oh my god. Getting some of those last few battles, it sucked. I hated doing, I enjoyed the game. I really did. I even enjoyed the story, which I hear people don't. But by the time I got to the end of that game, I was so done with it. But I got the Platinum Trophy, so yeah. And I'm going to get the Platinum Trophy on Miles Morales. So yeah, so I'm going to play either I'm probably going to start Pokemon tonight, but I'll probably play Miles Morales more. Honestly, I'm not thinking of a next game to play on stream. For the moment, we're just doing Animal Crossing. We're going to beat Happy Home Designer, or Happy Home Paradise, and we're going to continue working on our own island, and that'll probably take another, 3 months. That'll probably be by next year. That'll probably be well into next year. So at this moment, I have no plans to move away from Animal Crossing. When we do, I have a few ideas. Like I said, Pokemon. I was going to Nuzlocke Sword and Shield, or specifically Sword, until the Animal Crossing update came out. And then I was also going to, Pikmin 3. I was going to do Pikmin 3. Because I have a challenge run I want to do in Pikmin 3. And I've been thinking about doing it for the longest time now, and I've just never got around to doing it. But I was going to do that as well, and it just didn't happen. But we'll get to it when we get to it. I'm enjoying Animal Crossing right now. I'm in no rush to move on to other things yet. I know variety is the spice of life or whatnot, but I played Animal Crossing for a year. Every day for a year. I can do it again. Even though we're not going to. Again, I'm going to miss next, probably a good 5 days next week, because we will not be streaming on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna spend some time with my family, and we just won't. Nope. So yeah, that's happening. Yep. But I guess that takes us back into Animal Crossing. I'm gonna take another bite of this apple. It's sticky. Maybe my fingers are sticky. It's very juicy. Got a good crunch to it, though. But yeah. And yeah, but we'll get there when we get there, man. I'm not in any stress. I also got to play Halo Infinite at some point, because everybody I know is loving it, and I got to play it at some point, and I know it's free to play, so I don't have to pay money for it. There's too many games right now. But admittedly, I have one more game I want to buy this year. Chikorio. Other than that, I'm done buying games. I bought one other Black Friday game. I didn't show it here. I bought one other game, and we're not going to worry about that. I'll talk about that when I get to it. But, yeah, I'm going to buy Chikorio at some point, and I might buy Deathloop when that comes out on Switch in December. But I also might not. I might just wait until 2022 to buy that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to try to stop buying stuff. I have bought a lot in the past few weeks, and I just need to cut it out. Like I said, I bought Pokemon, I bought that Spider-Man, I bought some other games. I bought a new pillow the other day. I need to buy new shoes. Fuck. I'll worry about that another day. I don't know. I've got a lot going on right now. But hey, that's just the way. That's the way the news goes. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. KK, so it'll be a later stream because KK is lighter. But yeah, that's the way the news goes. So I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.